Hi, welcome all. This is MOHAMMAD INZAMAM, SAIMEDHA ECET Coaching Center, Hyderabad. Guys, we are making number of videos over the physics, maths, chemistry and all the engineering subjects. We have very less time for the preparation of ECET examination now. Definitely we are trying our level best to upload maximum videos as much as possible within this week and within few days. And watch all the videos, practice all the important questions which has been posted in your WhatsApp groups, ask the doubts, clarify, and all the best for your coming TSC set exam. Subscribe, like, press the bell icon guys to be notified for the further more videos. Thank you very much. Signing off. This is MOHAMMAD INZAMAM. Welcome back everyone. Let's start the next topic of the trigonometry, that is complex number. In the complex number guys, as written over the board, you can see that minimum and maximum in and around you'll be getting every year 2 marks. If you are good enough guys, then definitely it's going to be having some 3 marks also. But least marks is always 1, but the mandatory every year is asking what around 2 marks only. Let's try and understand about the complex numbers guys. First of all, without wasting the time, let's go into the topic. First of all, we are going to discuss about the quadratic equation roots, then discriminant, how it is related to complex number, and the most important topic is here guys, that is fourth root of unity. What is the meaning of iota? Square root explanation we are going to see, and then we'll see the shortcut within in and around some 10 to 15 seconds only. You are going to get a shortcut of the complex number, and that is also your previously ECET appeared question guys. And how we are going to solve? Let's see. And at last, this is the important topic guys, most expected problems from the complex number, already appeared in consecutively 2015, 2016, 2017 and again in the 2017 of Telangana examination. Guys, what is the meaning of a quadratic equation? Basically the quadratic equation is represented by an equation ax square plus bx plus c. If you want to write the equation for this roots for this equation guys, what is the formula we are going to take? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Next one is discriminant. What is the meaning of the discriminant delta guys? It is talking about this b square minus 4ac term guys. So shall I write the b square minus 4ac? For a complex number is always going to be a negative number only. Is negative. If b square minus 4ac, let's say it is a negative x, root of negative x is, what is the meaning of root of negative x guys? Let's say this is some number, root of minus 4, let's say it is root of minus 4. Root of a negative number can be regarded as which number now? Complex number. How the complex number is written? What is the representation of a complex number? Representation is, it can be basically represented in a plane called as argand plane, Gaussian plane or complex plane also you can remember. Complex plane also you can remember guys. We are going to see in detail when we talk about the modulus and as well as amplitude form. Let's say x-axis is called as which axis now? Real axis, where y-axis is what? Imaginary axis. Any point imaginary axis, any point over this plane, argand plane, Gaussian plane or complex plane is going to be representing x plus iy form. It depends upon in which quadrant it is going to be there, in the first quadrant, second quadrant, third and fourth. Based upon the quadrant, how the amplitude is going to change, we'll see in the next concept. But what I am trying to tell you here is representation. It is always represented in which form guys? X plus iy form. Whenever it is written in x plus iy form, x is called as what? A real number, and y is called as what guys? An imaginary number. As we have already drawn the graph for it guys, x is the real axis, y is the imaginary axis. So now we know about up to here, that is introduction part is completed guys. What is a complex number? Now you know that is root of always a negative number can be represented to be a complex number. What is the representation of a complex number guys? Z is equals to x plus iy, where x is represented with the real numbers, y is represented with the imaginary number, and the plane is none other than argand plane, Gaussian plane and a complex plane. Pause the video to note it down. Now let's see the next topic guys, that is fourth root of unity iota. Fourth root of unity, which can also be represented with what guys? Iota I. Iota I. That is I is equals to, this is unity guys, and it is the fourth root. So we can write here I to the power of 4 is equals to 1. What is the imaginary number value guys? Just now we have taken that imaginary number of the value is root of minus 1. If I square it, then it's going to become I square is equals to minus 1. Then the next one is I cube guys. I cube can be written as I square into I. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 into I, the answer is going to become minus I. The next one is I to the power of 4, guys. I to the power of 4 can be written as I square into I square. I square is minus 1. So it is minus 1 into minus 1. Answer is plus 1. So directly you need to remember here this one, guys. That is I. Second one is I square. Third one is I cube. Next one is I to the power of 4. Where I is taken to be I itself. I square is taken to be minus 1. I cube is taken to be minus I. I to the power of 4 is to be taken as plus 1. Let me give you the formulas, guys, which are going to be utilized for solving these most expected problems. Let's say it can be represented by I to the power of 4k plus 1, I to the power of 4k plus 2, I to the power of 4k plus 3, and I to the power of 4k plus 4. What is the meaning of this I to the power of 4k plus 1, 4k plus 2, 4k plus 3 and 4k plus 4, guys? That is multiple of 4 is always going to become how much? 1. Because I power 4 is equals to 1, so I to the power of 4, k value is 1, k value 2, k value 3, k value 4, I to the power of 4k. This first term is always going to become 1. So we have left out with only one thing, that is I to the power of 1, here I to the power of 2, here I to the power of 3, and here I to the power of 4. And we already know how to write the I, guys. I itself, I square minus 1, I cube minus I to the power of 4, 1. One more time, let's try and remember, guys, what is the formula for I to the power of 4k plus 1? Answer is I to the power of 4k plus 2, I square, I to the power of 4k plus 3, I cube, I to the power of 4k plus 4, I power 4. What is the formula for I? I is simply root of minus 1, guys, or it can be represented in the form of I only. I square minus 1, I cube minus I to the power of 4 plus 1. I equal to I square minus 1, I cube minus I to the power of 4 is equals to plus 1, guys. So these are the most expected formulas we are going to be solving to solve this type of problem, guys. Pause the video to note it down. Let's observe the next concept, guys, that is given as square root of a complex number. First of all, we'll go with the explanation part, then I'll tell you about the shortcut how to solve it within some 5 to 10 seconds itself, guys. Let's try and understand now. The question given is minus 7 minus 24i is equals to some x plus iy. Then what are the values of x equals to what and y is equals to what? Let's solve it, guys. First of all, squaring on the both sides, it's gonna become minus 7 minus 24i is equals to x plus iy whole square. How can we do the a plus b whole square form, guys? X square plus iy whole square plus 2 times of ixy. It can be written as I into 2xy also. Let's solve this one. It's gonna get x square, I square value is minus 1, so minus y square I times of 2xy. Upon comparison, you can see that this is the real part, this is an imaginary part. Real part is equals to minus 7 and imaginary part is equals to minus 24. Let's write it separately, guys. X square minus y square is equals to how much? Minus 7. And the second part, that is 2xy. I coefficient is how much? I coefficient minus 24. We know formula that x square plus y square whole square is equals to x square minus y square plus 2xy whole square. Simplify it, guys, you will get to know that both are same now. X square minus y square equal to minus 7 whole square. 2xy is equals to how much? Minus 2xy is equals to minus 24 whole square. We know about triplet, that 7, 24, and the third number is what? 7, 24? 25. So we can write in this manner 7 square plus 24 square is equals to 25 square, or you can do it 7 7s are 49, 24 576, it's gonna become 625. 625 is again what? 25 square. So we know that x square plus y square is equals to 25 square now. And what is the value for this given value here is what, guys? X square minus y square equal to minus 7. So let's write it here now. Let's say this is x square plus y square whole square it is. X square plus y square whole square is equals to 25 square, guys. So square gets cancelled. Now it is correct. That is x square plus y square equal to how much? 25. And x square minus y square equal to how much? X square minus y square equal to minus 7. Solve it, guys. Plus y square minus y square gets what? Cancel. X square plus x square it is 2x square. 25 minus 7 is equals to how much? 18 to 1 times to 9 times. X square is equals to 9. So x is equals to plus or minus 3. Resubstitute this equation, same value in terms of this equation 1. So you will get the y square value also. So what is the value now? X square plus y square is equals to x square plus y square is equals to 5 square, that is 25. And what is x value? 3 square. 3 square plus y square equal to 5 square. Definitely y square is going to become 4. Y is going to become plus or minus 4. Observe here, guys. Now we have got the values for x and y. That is x is plus or minus 3. Y is plus or minus 4. How to write it in this form? Observe, this term is very important now. That is multiply of multiple of x and y, that is if you multiply the both values, the answer is going to become what? A negative value. If you multiply x and value, answer is negative. That means if you take plus 3, you need to take minus 4. If you take minus 3, then plus 4. So how we are going to write? Z is equals to x plus iy, guys. We can write here plus 3 minus i4 or minus 3 plus i4 you need to write. This much lengthy procedure in the examination of ECET, guys, if you do, then definitely you are going to get how many marks? 1 mark. That means this problem is going to be correct, but what about the other 49 marks in the ECET examination is not going to be possible. So let's see the shortcut method now. Sir, why you have told this much when you know already the shortcut? Because directly I don't want to tell you to remember so and so formulas, guys. Let's see the logic behind that shortcut also. That is, we have solved x square minus y square equal to minus 7 and 2xy equal to minus 24 by the formula itself. So what you need to remember is, what is the I coefficient here, guys? Minus 24. What is the value here? You have got minus 24. So I coefficient is none other than 2xy only. So the step 1, what you are going to do is, step 1 is, whatever the question is given to you, you need to solve it in such a manner that first step, I coefficient divided by 2. Question given is what? Minus 7 minus 24 I. So first step is I coefficient divided by 2. What is the meaning of I coefficient divided by 2, guys? It's gonna become xy. I coefficient divided by 2 is going to become what, guys? xy. Observe here. I coefficient divided by 2. I coefficient, this is the I coefficient divided by 2 is going to become what? xy. That's why I am writing this formula as a shortcut method, guys. So I coefficient divided by 2. So once you get the xy values, guys, then what you need to do? You need to square and difference it. Why square and difference? Because x square minus y square equal to another term of the question. What is the another term of the question? Real part. Real part is minus 7. That means step 2 is take the square and difference of these two values to get which number? Real part. So this is your 2-step shortcut, guys. You need to remember two formulas now. That is, first of all, I coefficient by 2 is going to give you xy value. Then take such multiples of x and y for that given number, so that square and difference is going to give you the real part. Let's solve the problem now within 10-15 seconds. First problem is there in the shortcut, guys. Let's go it slow. Question given minus 7 minus 24i. First step, what you need to do? I coefficient divided by 2 equal to xy. So what we can write now? I coefficient is minus 24. Minus 24 by 2 is what? Minus 24 by 2 is how much, guys? Minus 12. So minus 12 is equals to what now? xy. First step is clear, guys. I coefficient divided by 2 is your first step. I coefficient by 2 is minus 12. Minus 12 equal to how much now? xy. So you need to choose such multiples of 12 whose square and difference is going to give you the real part. What is the real part in the question given? Real part in the question given is minus 7. Shall we write here 2 and 6, guys, because 2 6 are 12. X and y values you need to choose now, guys. X 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12, but 2 2s are 4. 6 6 are 36 is not going to be equal to minus 7. So 2 6 are 12 is wrong answer. Shall we take 6 2s are 12? 6 2s are is 12, but square and difference is not going to be minus 7. Shall we take here 12 1s are 1 12s are? No. What are the correct ones, guys? 3 and 4. So x and y values are equal to what now? 3 and 4. If x is equals to 3, y is equals to 4, x square is 3 square, 3 square minus 4 square. That is, let's verify it, guys. 9 minus 16 equal to minus 7. Sir, why should I take 3 and 4 only? Why not I can take 4 and 3? Yes, you can take 4 and 3 also. 4 square and 3 square. 16 minus 9 is going to give you what? Plus 7. But the answer is minus 7 here. Now, one more important point what you need to focus here is the given value is minus 12 here. So, any one of them you need to make sure that it is negative value, guys. That is minus 3 plus 4 or plus 3 minus 4. That is the last logic that you need to remember now. So what is the answer we have got here, guys? X value is equals to minus 3, y value equal to plus 4, or x value equal to plus 3, y value equal to minus 4. Let's try and understand about this formula also, that is 3 square minus of minus 4 square. 3 square minus of minus, anyhow minus is there in the square, guys, so it's going to become positive itself. That is 9 minus 16, 9 minus 16 is again minus 7. So what is the correct answer you are going to get now? Let's write the correct answer, guys. Z is equals to, if I take minus 3 plus 4i, then minus is 3 is minus, 4 is plus. If I take here plus 3, guys, then what is the answer? Plus 3 minus 4i. These both answers are going to be correct. Now observe guys, this is also the same answer, this is also giving you the same answer. Solve it guys on your own. Let's do one more problem, that is previous ECET question by the shortcut method, and that one we are going to do within 10 seconds itself. Pause the video, note it down. Now let's see the shortcut guys. If you understand this shortcut, that means another shortcut 1, shortcut 2 is going to become very simple for you. Question given over the board is root of 3 plus 4i. What is the step 1 now to solve? We need to take I coefficient divided by 2, that is equals to xy. What is the I coefficient? 4. 4 divided by 2 is equals to how much guys? 2. 2 is equals to xy. You need to take now x and y multiple such that whose square and difference is going to give you which answer guys? A real part. So shall we write here x square minus y square is equals to 3. Choose the value for xy whose multiple is going to give you 2 and square and difference is going to give you 3. Shall I write x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1, that is 2 square minus 1 square is equals to 3? Yes. So x is equals to 2, y is equals to 1, both are correct. Let me do it one more time here guys in a graphical pattern. Xy is equals to how much guys? 2. You need to choose now x and y values 2 and 1 it is, so that square and difference is going to give you what now? Real part. What is the real part guys? 3. Now some students are going to have a doubt, sir, 2 is xy, so why not we can take here minus 2 and minus 1, because square and difference of this 2, that is minus 2 square minus of minus 1 square, this is x guys, this is y, this is x square, this is y square, and x square minus y square is equal to how much? Real part. What is the real part there? 3. What is the minus 2 whole square? 4. What is the minus 1 whole square? 1. 4 minus 1 equals to 3. That means minus 2 minus 1 correct, plus 2 plus 1 is also correct. So what is the answer you are going to get now? 2 plus 1i or 2 plus I directly you can write. Here what we are going to get guys? Minus 2 minus 1i or minus 2 minus I. So this 2 plus I is also correct answer, minus 2 minus I is also correct answer. So we have done two methods guys here based on the options. Do we have here minus 2 minus I in the option? No. So which one is the correct answer? 2 plus I is the correct answer. For this much also you need not to do in the examination guys. Let's do one more shortcut, that is shortcut 2 now. What is the shortcut 2? Let's verify all the options, because we know that I coefficient divided by 2 is equals to how much? Xy. I coefficient by 2 equal to xy. So what is the value for x here? X is equals to root 3 plus 1. What is the value for y guys? Y is I coefficient. There is no I here, so I coefficient equal to 0. If you multiply these two, are you going to get the I coefficient guys? I coefficient divided by 2 is equals to xy. Let's say I coefficient by 2, 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is how much? 2. If you multiply these two values guys, are you going to get the answer as 2? No. That means this is also wrong answer. If you multiply 4 divided by 2 is equals to how much guys? 2. You need to multiply the x and y values to get the answer as 2. 2 ones are 2. Yes, it is correct. Minus 2 into 1 guys, minus 2 it is. 1 into minus 3, it is minus 3. So this is also wrong, this is also wrong. You need to focus guys, I coefficient by 2 equal to multiple of x and y. That's how you need to prove. So shortcut 2 is also very simple. This is verification method guys. In examination, whichever you want to follow. This method is also going to give you the answer within 4 to 5 seconds only. Pause the video to note it down. The previous ECET examination question which has been already appeared in the year 2011. Pause the video to note it down. Now let's see some important problems guys. Given question is root of I. Root of I can be written as 0 plus 1i. What is the step 1 we need to do? I coefficient divided by 2. So what is the I coefficient here? 1. 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 equals to xy. You need to choose now x and y values guys. X and y values whose square and difference is going to become the real part. And what is the real part? 0. So shall I write here x value equals to 1 by root 2, y value is equals to 1 by root 2, and let's say x square minus y square is equals to real part. What is the real part here? 0. So let's verify it. 1 by root 2 whole square minus 1 by root 2 whole square, answer equal to 0. So hence what is the value for x and y now? X is 1 by root 2, y is also 1 by root 2. So what is the z formula? Z is equals to x plus iy. Let's substitute it here guys. 1 by root 2 plus I into 1 by root 2. At last what is your answer going to get? 1 plus I by root 2. So let's try and remember this one guys. What is the answer? 1 plus I divided by root 2 is going to be the answer. Similarly, root of minus I, and utilize the same procedure to solve now. And what is the answer you are going to get? 1 minus I divided by root 2 is going to be your answer. Plus root plus I, 1 plus I by root 2, minus I, 1 minus I divided by root 2. Let's see the third one now, that is x plus iy into x minus iy. Upon it is similar to that of a plus b and a minus b, guys. A plus b into a minus b, what is the formula? A square minus b square. So it can be written as x square minus b square, that is I square y square. What is the value for I square? I square is minus 1. So it's gonna become x square plus y square. Try to remember this as a formula, guys. Whenever we have the x plus iy and x minus iy, you need to write it in the form of what? X square plus y square. Now we need to solve 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I. Shall we write the 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I by rationalizing the denominator? 1 minus I is there, so we can write here 1 plus I divided by 1 plus I. It's gonna become what? A plus IB, A minus IB, x plus IY, x minus IY, x plus IY, x minus IY. What's the formula? X square plus y square. So it can be written as 1 plus I whole square divided by x square is 1, I coefficient is also 1, so x 1 square plus 1 square is gonna become what? 2, guys. So now a plus b whole square, 1 plus I square plus 2i whole divided by 2. What is the value for I square? I square value is minus 1. Substitute I square equal to minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 gets what? Cancel. What is the remaining part now? 2i divided by 2. 2 gets cancelled. What is the answer? I. So directly you need to remember now, that is 1 plus I by 1 minus I is none other than I, guys. Very important point to be noted and remember. So guess about this problem also now. It is 1 minus I by 1 plus I, guys. What are we going to write? 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I, rationalizing the denominator, 1 minus I by 1 minus I. If you take this one, it's going to become 1 minus I whole square, denominator is 2, because it is in the form of a x plus iy into x minus iy. So x square plus y square. X square plus y square is what? 2. Substitute it, guys. It's going to become what now? A minus b whole square, 1 square plus I square minus 2 times of I divided by 2. I square is minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 gets what? Cancel. Minus 2I by 2, answer is minus I. You must have already guessed about this one, guys. It's going to become minus I. Next one. 1 divided by 1 plus I. Rationalize this one. It's going to become 1 minus I divided by 1 plus I into 1 minus I. 1 plus I into 1 minus I is going to become 2. That is 1 square plus 1 square. So what is the formula now? 1 minus I by 2. It can be written as 1 minus I divided by 2. So this one can be written as 1 plus I divided by 2, guys. Try to remember all the important formulas. What is the first one? Root I. Root I means 1 plus I by root 2. Root of minus I means 1 minus I by root 2. Whenever we have the x plus I by x minus I by form, you can write x square plus y square. 1 plus I, this is important. 1 plus I by 1 minus I. 1 minus I by 1 plus I, minus I. 1 divided by 1 plus I, 1 minus I by 2. 1 divided by 1 minus I, 1 plus I by 2. Pause the video and note it down. Now let's see the most expected form, guys, for which we have been waiting for. Let's see the question given is, first of all let's solve a small question. I to the power of 492. Let me remind you the formulas, that is I to the power of 4k plus 1, I to the power of 4k plus 2, I to the power of 4k plus 3 and I to the power of 4k plus 4. That means you need, whatever the number is given, you need to write in the multiple of 4 and the remainder you need to add. Okay, I to the power of 4k plus 1 is I, it is I square, it is I cube and it is I power 4. It is basically written in the form of I, it's going to written as minus 1, it's going to written as minus I, it's going to written as I to the power of 4 equal to 1. So this is the formula that I already told you. Okay, so how can we write the 592, guys? Tell me. I to the power of 592 can be written as, first of all divided in the with 4, because 4 I to the power of 4 it is going to become 1, so it's going to become 4 1 times 4 ones are 4, remaining is 1 here. Let's say 4 fours are 16, remaining is 3, 4 eights are 32. That means I to the power of 4k, that means 4 times of 148 is perfectly getting divisible, guys. There is no remainder now. If there is no remainder means what? I to the power of 4k plus 0. Let me write it here so that you can understand. I to the power of 4 times of 148. Just for the sake of understanding I am writing one more time. If it is totally divisible, guys, I to the power of 4k here plus 0. I to the power of 4k plus 0 means what? It is a multiple of 4. That means it is going to become what now? I to the power of 4 times of 148 plus I to the power of 0. Anything multiple to 4 is going to become what? 1. I to the power of 0 is also going to become what? 1. Bases are same, power should be what? Bases are same, power should be added. So this is 1 into 1, answer is going to become 1 only. One more time, let's try and understand, guys. I am telling that I to the power of 4k plus 0. Directly you can eliminate this I to the power of 4k, is not necessary. And you need to take the other term. I to the power of 4k plus 1 means I power 1. I to the power of 4k plus 2 means I square, I cube, I power 4. So if it is perfectly divisible, leave that value. What we are bothered about is remainder value only. So what is the remainder there? 0, guys. 4 ones are 4, remaining is 1. 4 fours are 16, remaining is 3. 4 eights are 32. Perfectly divisible, there is no remainder. So answer is 1. Let's try and understand about this question now, guys. Value of I square, I power 4, I power 6. Up to 2n plus 1 terms. 2n plus 1 terms means what? Odd terms. 2n plus 1 is none other than which terms, guys? Odd terms. 1, 2, 3, that's more than enough. So first of all, I square. Second one is I to the power of 4. Next one is what, guys? I to the power of 6. How can we write the I power 6? Because it is more than 4 now, guys. Shall we write here 4 ones are 4 plus 2. Now you can understand very easily. 4 ones are 4 plus 2. So in the form of I is equals to 4k plus 2. 4k plus 2, 4k is eliminated. Only you need to bother about is I square. So what's the next term now? I square, I power 4, and again I square. I square is what? Minus 1. I power 4 is what, guys? Plus 1. I square is again what? Minus 1. So why only 3 terms is odd number? I will take 5, 6, 5 or 7, some other odd number, guys. Understand the series now here. Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 gets what? Cancel. Answer is what? Minus 1. If you write it 5 times as an odd number, 7 times as an odd number, again the answer is same. Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. So now I am taking 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again the answer is going to become what, guys? Minus 1 only. Try and understand. This is your previous ECET 2015 asked question mark. 2015 asked the question. Now a modified question, a very simple question I have written here, that is I to the power of 592, 590, 588, 586, 584, 582, 80, 78, 76 and 74. If you observe the question, now you need not to solve all the question, guys. Just observe the question. What is the relation between numerator and denominator? Numerator, every term is 10th part more. That is, if I take the I to the power of 10 common here, what will the numerator going to become? 10 is already there. Numerator is going to become 582. It's going to become 580 and again 578 plus I to the power of 576, I to the power of 574. Whole divided by denominator as it is I am writing. What is the denominator? 582, denominator 580, denominator 578, denominator 576 and 574. Now compare these two, guys. Numerator and denominator are going to become same. So this denominator numerator gets cancelled and answer is I to the power of 10. Guys, how can we write the I to the power of 10 value? Shall I write I to the power of 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 2 now. So it is I to the power of 4k plus 2. 4k is eliminated. You need to write only I square. I square is what? Minus 1. So this is going to be your answer, guys. Pause the video to note it down. Let's continue the most expected form, guys. Question given is 1 minus I whole to the power of 8. So how can we write this 1 minus I whole to the power of 8 now? It can be written as 1 minus I whole square whole to the power of 4. Shall we write? 2 4 times 8. Shall we write it or not, guys? Yes, we can write. So 1 minus I whole square. How can we write the 1 minus I whole square now? A minus B whole square, that is A square plus B square minus 2 times of AB. So it's going to become 2 1 1. It's going to become 2 itself. I square equal to minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled. Remaining is what? Minus 2I. Minus 2I whole to the power of 4. Minus minus minus, it's going to become plus 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16. I to the power of what, guys, now? I to the power of 4. I to the power of 4 is equals to 1 and the answer is going to become 16. And this is also appeared in the year 2016, guys. Let's modify the question and prepare for the important next year question, guys. Let's try and understand. 1 minus I whole cube it is. 1 minus I whole cube you can directly write as a formula, or you can write in the form of whole square also, guys. It can be written as whole square and again 1 minus I, again 1 plus I. You know the form that A plus IB, A minus IB, that is x plus IY, x minus IY, x square plus y square. X square plus y square is 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square plus 1 square is how much? 2. So this directly I am taking the formula because in the previous session itself I have told you x plus IY into x minus IY is equals to x square plus y square. So from there guys, I am directly replacing it with x square plus y square, that is 1 square plus 1 square, answer 2. Here the remaining part is a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is going to become 1 square plus I square minus 2 times of I. So this 1 square I square gets cancelled, I square is minus 1. So remaining part is what now? Minus 4I. So it's gonna become 2 2s are 4 guys, and minus 4I. So what is the asked question? A plus IB. So you can write here 0 plus I times of minus 4. That is A value is equals to 0 and B value is equals to minus 4. Let's see one more type of problem guys given here. One more problem given is 2I square 6I cube. 2I square equal to minus 1. 6I cube equals to minus I plus 3I power 16. 16 is 4k. It is a multiple of 4 guys. Any number multiple of 4 is directly going to become 1. So it's going to become 3 itself, and I power 16 equal to 1. Minus 6I to the power of 19. What is the 4 nearmost multiple to 19 guys? 4 1s are 4. 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. Remaining is what? I cube. So here we can write here I cube plus 4 times of what is the nearmost multiple to 25 in 4 table guys? 24. That is 4 6 are 24. So 4 into 6 plus 1. So here we can write again I. Observe it guys and try to solve the problem. 2 1s are minus 2. It's gonna become minus 6I. I cube is minus I. I cube is minus I. Minus into minus plus. So it's gonna become plus 6I here. 3 1s are 3. 4I is 4I. So plus 6I minus 6I gets what? Cancel. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 equals to 1. So it's going to become 1 plus 4I is going to be your answer. So these are the modified question guys and expected question in the examination. Try to prepare number of times. Pause the video to note it down. Let's continue the topic guys, and the next question over the board from the most expected form is, question given is, the least positive integer n satisfying 1 plus I by 1 minus I equal to 1 is dash. First of all, you need to remember the standard formula that we have already given in the previous lecture guys. Given is 1 plus I by 1 minus I, 1 minus I by 1 plus I. I already told you this is the formula for I and this is the formula for minus I guys. Standard formula, directly you need to remember it to solve the problem easily. Question given is equals to 1. So he is asking that, this is actually power n guys. This total value is equals to how much now? I whole to the power of n is equals to 1, and what is the least value of n for which this answer is going to satisfy? We know that I and then I square and then I cube and then I power 4. What is the value for I square guys? Minus 1. What is the value for I cube guys? Minus I. What is the value for I power 4? 1. That means the least number, that is the power of I, which is going to get you the answer equal to 1 is what? I power 4 guys. So n value must be equal to how much? 4 only. Observe the question one more time. To solve this problem, you need to learn about this formula. I have already given the derivation part guys. What is the formula? 1 plus I by 1 minus I. Numerator plus I. Numerator minus I. This is only the observation. I power n. That means this is the total question given. This value can be written as I. 1 plus I by 1 minus I equal to I. 1 plus I by 1 minus I equal to I. Power n equal to 1. Asked question is the least positive integer n satisfying equal to 1. I power n equal to 1 for what value of n? For the least value. Answer is what? 4. And this was the year asked 2017 ECET asked the question guys. And let's modify the question and similar type of question which is already there in the textbook. Let's try and practice about that question. When this question is going to appear, you know very well guys, try practicing about this question. What is the formula for 1 plus I by 1 minus I? 1 plus I by 1 minus I is how much guys? I itself. So it is I square now. What is the value for 1 minus I by 1 plus I? 1 minus I by 1 plus I is what guys? Minus I whole square. We know that minus I whole even power is always there, it's going to become positive, so it's going to become I square. It's also is I square. I square minus I square, answer is what guys? 0. Try this problem as a homework problem guys, try to solve it. Let me give you the first statement. This is I and this is minus I. Even odd powers are given guys, and you know what is the formula for I cube equal to minus I. Try solving this problem. In meanwhile, I'll come with more amount of problems and more parts in the complex number. Until then, subscribe, like and share to your friends guys. This is MOHAMMAD INZAMAM signing off. Thank you very much.